This is Risk Casual Mode Friday, where we have some Risk gameplay, not on the ladder, and we just have some fun. A lot of people have ladder anxiety, and playing in the casual mode is a good way to relax and step away from that. And let's get in there. So we're already hovered over casual. We're just going to join the first thing we come across, because we're here to have some fun. And it's actually me, one other person, which I don't mind waiting it out, but let's go see if there's any other lobbies that are almost full. Oh, someone joined right there at the very end. 2 people. If we see a third one, we'll hop in there. Here's a World Domination. No. See what happens. Getting into this game. Out of 4 people, 2 of them are flying the same flag. A lot of people might not know that even in the casual mode, you're not supposed to play with people that you know outside of the game and will communicate with outside of the game. So we may have that challenge. Let's see if alliances are on, though. Alliances are off. Let's see what we've got for. So a level 2, a level 3, and an expert. Okay, so maybe working together with a green player, we can pull something off. And I actually have a very decent spawn. I'm pretty happy. I think South America is going to be a little weak in that it's going to be a 3-point guard now, but it should be pretty easy to take for me early. See if I can take that and parlay it into a bigger advantage. See what these other players are doing. So when I make risk content, we're just talking, we're just relaxed. When I make risk content, I kind of try and make, I try and make content that I would enjoy watching. And if you're wondering who this content's for, this is a little bit for myself, but it's also specifically Risk Casual Mode Friday. It's for that person who just wants to have Risk content on, wants to enjoy the game of Risk, have it on in the background, listen to it, and maybe you're doing dishes, maybe you're doing laundry, maybe you're at the gym, you want to throw something on to the TV, if you have that option. But this is a good thing to, or at least for me, when I look for risk content, I look for risk content like this that I can have in the background playing. So right now, looks like the green player is going to go for Australia. I'm going to go for South America. The red player having a lot of indecision, but plenty of time to figure that out. 3-minute turn timer. So definitely, or I think oriented towards newer players this is. But I'm patient. I've got time. I had other things. Okay, let's see where I didn't see where the fortify went. I think it was right here. I had other things that maybe I should have been doing. I probably should have been. Maybe I could record a Risk Grand Novice series. Maybe I should be doing some work. But I asked myself what I wanted to do. And it was do this. It was hop on and play some Risk, low stress. These players are certainly taking their time. This is the strategy. They've only played 4 games for a total of 2 hours. I wonder if those initial games count, those initial scenarios count as games, but they don't go under your, I suppose if he lost 3 and 1-1, the pink player. Thinking about how that's calculated. The pink player has botted, and it has botted in the unfortunate area of the red player, the bonus that the red player was going to go for. So this is an easy answer for myself. I have to worry about the green player coming through, but as long as I defend this pretty well, I don't think that's going to happen. I didn't check if it was balance blitz. It is not balance blitz. So that's scary, but I'm taking the risk. That's what part of this game is. Okay. And I'm going to fortify 5 here, so they can make this 11, the green player could, and they could try and come in and break me. That would make both of our games harder. And eventually when one of us has to clean up the bot, that's going to be frustrating because whoever takes the W off of the battle between us is going to have to deal with cleaning up the bot being weakened, us, the survivor between us being weakened, and then the bot perhaps being strong. Because when you're in a 1v1, frequently people just fight each other. Let's see what the green player chooses to do. They do. So a 7-on-5. Unfortunate they lose some troops on that roll. They rolled the 1 and they lost 3 troops. Very unfortunate. So since I am pretty stable right now, I have the most troop income, and we're playing fixed, my intention now is to play safe, especially on true random, play safe and deny the other players from having a bonus if I can. We are playing progressive, so it could get pretty wild pretty quickly. Perhaps the host, who I believe was the green player who set this up, likes playing progressive. Maybe they got to expert playing progressive. They might enjoy it. So it may be on me, I think, to focus on the green player. But their first trade is going to be pretty small. They're going to get a 4, 6. There'll be an 8. Well, the bot may trade, so they might get a 6. And red may trade, they may get an 8. But I should get at least the 10 trade, if not larger. This is a very fun combination, I think. The one thing I'm fun combination being true random and progressive and portals. So one of the things I'm considering right now is I'm a bit worried about green getting attackers advantage on me and my bonus, because if they get an amazing roll, then the game doesn't look great for me. And if they get a really bad roll, then awesome, the game looks great for me. And that's not a risk I want to take. Maybe a risk I have to take. It's not a risk I want to take, though. And it's something I am considering. So I need to take a card. I also need to be able to fortify back. And I think I want to leave this 5 out here. Have some striking potential, even though the portals pretty much already give me that. So some people don't, but what I like to do is, it's hard to demonstrate here because I don't have multiple options that are 99%, but I like to personally have my rolls, and that was a great roll, I lost nothing. I like to have my rolls at 99%, at the lowest I can roll it at 99%. Some people who play true random say it doesn't matter, it's not worth it to them. It's just my personal preference. I think the outcome is better over time, and hopefully I don't get attacked right now by the green player. This will be a make or break moment, because if they do attack over, then they can fortify this 6 in. So it's very scary. But fortunately, as they are playing, the most they're going to be able to fortify right here would be whatever's left of this 11 rolling on the 3 or the 6 moving down. So what they can do is they can wait a turn, fortify the 3 in, roll the 11 down on the pink 3, and then fortify whatever's left onto this, but still the 6 is out there. So fortunately, all these troops aren't combined, and I don't need to worry too much about that. And I have been not really talking about red like they're a huge factor in this game, but seemingly a newer player. They have the indicators of a newer player, a low rank, not a lot of games played, and they're very slow. And they have this new border, which anybody who's playing now, I suppose, can have this new border, but it is new, and newer players joining are forced to go through this, through the process of what it takes to get this border. So I think having this border right now in time is an indicator of a newer player, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be a newer player. Whoa, okay, I missed something. A 6-on-2 and lost 6 troops. That is painful. But that's part of the game. Kind of hoping pink adds in on Australia, but who knows? I'd like to see it. Pink is adding more in North America, which isn't great for me. I wish it wasn't so. But what are you going to do? Okay, so I am gearing up to hit the green player when they take their continent. And I'm kind of scared. So I'm going to manual roll these. And once again, very successful. I'm very happy about that. I assume the green player understands manual rolls. So them seeing that I did that is going to be an indicator of my skill level, even if I have a low rank. So they lose 3. That's fortunate for me because I am tempted to roll them. I don't think I have a trade right now. I do not. So if they have if these two individuals trade, I don't have a trade, and then green has a trade. Okay, so they're going to put their 17 right here. I may come in and try and break this. I don't know if I get 5 troops, make that a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's not impossible. I just think it's not likely. I would like to see a bot actually break this. This would be nice, but no, this bot's on the portal right now. But it might be more focused on taking North America than it is anything else. Oh, I like this. This may go here. Hoping it goes here. Ah. Unfortunate. The hope was the red player feeling out of the game, feeling like it's not working out very well for them. They would decide to take a little bit of the game's fate in their control by breaking here. Would have liked to see that, but not the case. So this 5 may roll. I'd really like to do a 6 now, but also may just want to take North America, which would be a problem for me. Okay, come on, roll it. Roll this. Oh, that hurts so much because I needed this to be rolled. Now I have this bot on my border. and that's scary. I don't want to deal with that. So I think we stick to our plan. I think we stick to our plan and we break. Here's an example. I could roll 5 dice or 6 dice. Personally, I'll stick with 5. Some people say it doesn't matter, but I choose to do it. I'm in a very sticky situation right now where the bot may choose to roll me. But I have to take that risk, I think. Red may also choose to come in here, which they didn't choose to attack green. Green has to make a decision. They're not going to get their bonus back. But I also may lose my bonus. So I anticipate them taking a card and fortifying their 17 on the portal. That's what I anticipate happening. I do have a trade. So what I'm hoping here is these two players are going to trade, which is going to give me the 8 trade. And then I can perhaps... Okay. So they're going to threaten me a little bit. That's okay. I'm hoping neither of these two players here in the middle attack me. And they also trade. That's kind of my hope right now. Fortunate dice again for the red player. Losing 2 on a 1. Gotta be very frustrating. Oh no, no. Don't break me open. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, good. I'm totally okay with that. Ten troops plus a trade. This is gonna hurt, I think, a lot. If a trade comes through, which I think it's likely. Either way, yep, there it is. I hope the bot attacks into here, and I can just fortify my 5 out of the way, and then the 17 is dealing with this bot in its area. That would be my hard preference here. Oh, and attacks down here. I still need one more attack here, please. Wait. Very fortunate for the green player. For some reason, these bots don't like each other. And I need to ask myself, am I in a position to eliminate the red player? And is it even worth eliminating the red player? They've been very friendly to me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I don't, I think green does. Can I do anything off the back of that, though? I don't think I do. I do not think I do. I'm just going to make it really hard to eliminate the red player. The green player should not be able to. And I'm really risking a roll here from the pink bot. But it's been fairly friendly to me. So is this 23 going to try and come around? I really hope not. It's not impossible. If it is successful, and I think that was lost a 3 on a 1, that's unfortunate. That might make the green player hesitate a bit. No, so they're going to trap themselves in. Not go for the red player. But am I in a position to eliminate the green player if the red player is gone? So let's see. 8. I can't get through myself. It would be hard to get to this area, not impossible. And with my trade, I can get a decent amount of troops. I think the red player is kind of an X factor here. I've already kind of done the calculations on my head on losing this 8 and playing from there. But it's hard to say what the red player is going to do. Bit scared right now. Okay, red player still friendly to me. Very appreciative of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the game hoping, well, do I think I'll get a trade on 3 myself? I believe I gotta hope the green player doesn't have a trade on 3, so it's more worth it to eliminate them for their cards. That's kind of my thought process right now. Could choose to take the risk though. It's gonna depend. If I get broken here, I think I might choose to take the safer play. But I'm hoping the green player gets broken right here. So let's see what the pink bot chooses to do. It's got many opportunities to break right here. So that's the hope. Okay, so it does break. That's very good for me. I wish it was the 11 that had done it, but it's not the end of the world. So what we're gonna do now is, well, we have to trade. So I have to ask myself, do I want +2 anywhere? I think I do. I think I'm gonna take this trade right here for the +2 in Argentina. Not gonna eliminate anybody. I'm gonna hope the pink player doesn't have a trade. And I'm going to line up to take the green player out next turn. My dice have been on fire today. So I'm now lined up to take out the green player. Green player, if they don't have a trade on 3, it's looking more and more likely they will not take the game. If I have a trade on 3, I'm definitely, yeah, so I have a trade on 3, so I may choose to save it, I may not, but it is the end of the line for the green player. And may even choose to go into the red player instead, just because they have so fewer troops. And if I take out the red player for 4 cards, then without a trade, then that pushes me to 7 cards. I get a trade, puts me down to 4 cards, but I'm going to be getting a trade again after that, hopefully saving my wild card for a trade again after that. Either way, I'm getting the 12 trade unless either of these two individuals trade. So it almost looks like the green player has bought it. They are. So I don't think the red player is going to understand enough about the game to go into me. So what I'm going to do, I could choose to eliminate the red player, which would essentially make it me versus 2 bots. Could choose to do that, but I don't want to give the game a higher placement in the game to people who aren't playing it out. And the red player, that X factor is largely why I'm in the position I'm in, because they didn't break me when they had several opportunities to. So I want to encourage friendly behavior. I want to encourage teamwork, and I also want to encourage going against bots. Although the green player had a trade on 3, so they were not in the worst situation. I like to see that. I'd like to see him also attack one more over so that 11 has somewhere else to go besides through one of these portals. This green 25 here is also very scary. I really should take, I should take the red player out with a trade. I have plenty of troops to do it. It would line me up to take the game very quickly after that. But I'm going to take the risk, and through teamwork, hopefully we can go 1 and 2 with red. Red should not get 4th place from being the only person who didn't bot besides myself. I don't want red to have last place from that. So unless they're like a super sleeper agent and they're actually really good at risk, I think we're going to be able to take them 1 and 2, even if it takes a little bit longer to end the game. Pink has 34. I'm not going to trade. I'm going to play it safe. Keep doing what I'm doing. I'm due for some bad dice, but it's just not been happening. So what's the trades at? I'm really scared of this 25 here, so I'm giving up my continent and just prepping for the worst. Prepping to strike even, but giving up my continent. And I really wish the green player hadn't left because they were in a good position, especially with that trade on 3. There was something they could have done with that. They could have eliminated the red player. Maybe parlayed that into at least a 2nd place. They already had a strong case for 2nd place before that. Oh, that hurts the red player so much. It has just been tough luck all around for the red player. Bots do not like this guy. I can't use that one because the dice have been on my side this game. But if it said the bots hate me or bots hate me, I'd certainly commiserate with that, with the red player. Oh, so I hope the red player has not bought it. It is very frustrating. I understand, but stick it out. Stick it out. It will be worth it. The red player still here. So good for them. Although, I kind of have to give them the angry face. Oh, I'm angry at you. Angry. Oops. Because now you have given me the opportunity to take your 5 cards. And before I wasn't going to take that. You were going to get your trade. There was no way, I don't think I was going to, unless pink didn't have a trade on 4 and I traded and then I took out the pink player and then I rolled that into taking out the green player if the cards were right. But instead you hit me. So now I don't want to take you 1 and 2. They were cards you could have taken elsewhere and gotten your trade on 5, and that would have been your opportunity to hit me. But at this point, you were weak enough, red player, that hitting me didn't increase your chances of winning. So, we decreased your chances of winning. So, it makes the cleanup way faster. I don't even need to trade. I just wish it wasn't so. Let's play the game here. Hit the... Oh, I just got a... roll 4 ones in a row. Just got an achievement. Isn't that exciting? And we can kind of keep it casual here because we have a 3-minute turn timer. So I'll even say good game, well played. So what am I going to do? Let's take the time to plan. We're going to eliminate the red player, which we have plenty of time. Let's just do it. I don't want to stall. I don't want to stall on them. So we're going to eliminate the red player, take their cards, and we'll get our trade-ins. So 1 trade-in, and looks like we actually have 2 wild cards in reserve with 2 natural trades outside of that. So we have so much time to think about it. We have 2 bots here. Oh, the green player is back. And the pink player's back? Why? Right? Because it would say they're offline. So I don't enjoy people who... I'm not going to say he bought out on purpose, but it is a little bit suspicious. So let's go ahead and take out any of the players we take out. It's going to give us a trade. So I think we're going to take out... Who has less troops? The green player has less troops. The line is a bit more obvious on the direction I need to go. And we might not even get the roll here. It's going to be a little tricky. It's going to be 99% roll, so we do take it. And don't know you're still here. So we're going to say, good game. Well played to you. Sorry you lost connection, if that is what happened. And this is so relaxed. This is so... The 3-minute turn timer is way more fun than I expected. And we're actually going to be ending the game. It's not going to let me see. We're going to be ending the game with 2 wilds in our back pocket. How often do you get to see that? If we end the game right now, which we might not. We've had some fortunate dice. Be cool if we were able to pull a 3rd wild out. So this is unlikely. 52%, 59%. It is not successful. We just have to line up now. So the reason why I'm going to leave this 12 here is because if Australia gets broken, I can respond with this 12, and I'd rather have this 21 active right now. So we're going to put the 21 right here, because we can always come through the portal if we want to hit this 7, because this portal is open. So the pink player did go back offline. So it'll be an easy cleanup. I didn't get to see if I ended up getting... I did not end up getting a 3rd wild. I've never seen that. May have happened before, but I've never seen it. That would be pretty cool. And you can see now, if it was a bit more of an intense situation, I have this 12 active. This 21 wouldn't have been opened up. It is opened up now because of my fortification of it. So let's end the game. All around the world. Woo! So, that was fun. That was casual. Casual doesn't mean you don't think hard. There was still some thinking, there's some strategizing going on, and I quite enjoyed it. So, thank you for joining me for Risk Casual Mode Friday.